guys. So I recently wrote an article about the Overwatch League and Jeff Staple jersey collaboration, and I decided that I would do a video version as well because you really can't express everything that a jersey does in writing, no matter how hard you try. So I'm going to take you through the things that I talked about in the article and see how they work in a video format. The most important reason why I had to do this was because as a plus-size woman, I'm really not the typical audience for the esports jersey. It's really difficult as a woman to figure out if an esports jersey fits you. On Twitter, we honestly have like an underground information zone where we'll talk about if, you know, a jersey even fits your hips or if the sizing is correct. So I thought it was important to bring that to a mainstream, and I'm thankful for the Overwatch League for sending me one and for Dot Esports to let me go kind of ham on it in a first-person review, which is weird. So I'm going to take you through the parts of it that I talked about in the article. So first off, the material, you can tell that it's actually, they call it a pin dot mesh, and it's polyester. It's the same material that the other jerseys are made out of, but it's a pin mesh. I don't know if you can tell in this level of video, but it more resembles like a traditional jersey style. And they did it because it's a lot more breathable and it's easier to, I guess, get ventilation in there. And I found that to be 100% accurate. I mentioned in my review at the New York Grand Finals, I was wearing a black jersey from Into the AM when it was like 95 in the shade, and that was the absolute worst. So I'm really glad that they did something about breathability. I ran around with this doing errands for an entire day, and I never felt like I was McFreakin' dying in it, which is really important. So the applications on here are all, they're all silicone based. And I mentioned that they do, they do feel like sticky at first because of just the application, but knowing how many issues that Fanatics has had with applications, how they've peeled off in the past in 2019, that was a big issue that many people had with jerseys, is that they would wear it, they would wash it, and then things would start peeling off. And for the price point, that's completely unacceptable. For here, I have washed this and none of this budged. Obviously I can't speak to what it'll look like in 50, 60, 100 washes, but it's really nice to just feel, it just feels nicer, it feels like a little bit more expensive. And the fit is actually really, really nice. Because it's streetwear, it's really loose, and that might not be for everybody, but for me, it really takes away some of the issues that you have with the past year's jerseys, especially in white. I know for myself, like white or black or solid jerseys, they kind of show off everything. So, you would get really awkward chest wrinkles or really awkward stomach wrinkles. It shows off every time you've ever had like a late night Wingstop trip, and it's terrible. This really doesn't do that. So here's the best I can do at like a full body picture because this is the best mirror I have going on, but you can see that it's, it's a looser fit. It's not as tight as the other ones. Like the previous years, you could basically do like one of these bad boys and still get the same effect. You see how it doesn't like show that much, even though you really do have like the name right across your boobs, it's not super like obnoxious, and you can't, you're not tight all over here, so people can tell how many times you've been at McDonald's the past week. No offense to previous jerseys, but I've said this in many Discords and many posts that they're mostly for noodle gaming boys, so they're built in a very straight, narrow way, and that's fine for some people. It's not fine for everybody. And this jersey kind of adds something that makes the fit for everybody. It's a game changer. It's referred to in the text as a seam side gusset or something. I call them hip zips. Are you ready? These are the hip zips. Every jersey has this corner that you can zip up or down if you need it. And it's got justice is served in the middle, which is really cute. So if you zip this, it's a more, it's a tighter fit, it's a more lean fit, and it's, it's better if you are that kind of slim fit. But when you have it unzipped, it's a lot better if you have any form of hip business going on, and it makes it so much more comfortable. So you can tell how the fit differs. See how this kind of bunches up? So this is what every other jersey has done, where I would put it on, I put on this jersey, and immediately it would go up to like here. And then I just have to live with that. So this jersey, I think like this alone makes the price worth it for me. Like, look at that. That's so cool. And then you do have like the team name on your butt if that's something you wanted. I'm not judging. Maybe it's a feature you wanted, but it looks cute. We take those. The thing that gets me the most is about the price. The jerseys, the plain ones, like the one that I'm wearing right now, is $90. The player jerseys add another $50 to that, so you're looking at about $150. That prices out a lot of the fan base because the previous jerseys were a little bit less expensive and they were more attainable. So this prices out a lot of people. In all honesty, it is worth it. I say that being the cheapest person in the world, and I'm like, okay, this is definitely higher quality. But I think it's only worth it if you're going to use it in the ways it was intended to be used. Like, this is a jersey that is good if you are actually running around at events, if you're gonna play for 12 hours, if you wanna wear it around in your daily life. This is a jersey that is meant to be worn constantly. The other Overwatch League jerseys from previous years are still available on the Overwatch League site, and those are definitely a better choice if you just want to like do it for social media. If you just want to wear it for a couple hours to look cute. Like, if you just want to do that, I don't think this jersey is worth it for you, especially for a player jersey. Like, if you just want one like on Twitter, don't pay $150 for it. But if you're actually going to use it and walk around with it and do work in it, I think it's very, very helpful. A disclaimer, I was provided this jersey. I did not buy it. But you guys know me. You know that I'm very honest and I wouldn't lie. Like, I have constantly had complaints about jerseys and stuff before, especially the availability of jerseys for women, especially plus size women. So this is, it's nice. It's a nice change, and I was happy to do it. For fit information, I am a large. These are all unisex sizing. Unisex means men's sizing. So I'm a large. I normally wear extra large in women's wear, and this pretty much works. I am a large in every other jersey as well. As far as how that translates, I'm like a 12 in sizes normally for women. It seems pretty true to fit. It's a little bit loose on me, but I like that. I don't want to worry about it being too tight. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I get to do more reviews in the future. This is fun.